You know that feeling when people talk about the Maldives and it's all overwater bungalows, honeymoons, and those Instagram infinity pools like this entire island nation is just one massive luxury resort? Yeah, we're fixing that today. If you've landed on Passport Unfolded, you know we're not here to show you the same resort brochure photos or tell you the Maldives is just for honeymooners with unlimited budgets. We're talking about the real Maldives, the one with local islands where fishing communities have lived for centuries, bioluminescent beaches glowing blue in the darkness, whale sharks you can snorkel with, and traditional dhonie boats sailing between the atolls. We're diving into experiences from the UNESCO biosphere reserves to the authentic guest houses, from the manta cleaning stations to the remote southern atolls tourists rarely reach. So hit that like button and subscribe to Passport Unfolded, because we've got islands coming your way that prove the Maldives is way more than just luxury resorts and overwater villas. HANIMAADHOO in HANIMAADHOO Atoll is your gateway to the northern Maldives, where the airport connects to the remote atolls, creating that authentic local island vibe without the resort price tags. The island has narrow sandy streets, coral stone houses, and fishing boats lining the harbor, where the daily catch arrives every afternoon. The guest houses are family-run, offering Maldivian meals and cultural experiences you'll never get in a resort bubble. The nearby uninhabited islands provide the sandbank picnics and the deserted beach experiences with house reefs, offering excellent snorkeling steps from the shore. The local bikini beach accommodates the tourists while respecting the Islamic customs observed throughout the island. Visit November to April for the dry season when the northeast monsoon brings calm seas and clear skies. The guest houses are basic but comfortable, focusing on the authentic experiences rather than the five-star amenities. Don't expect the alcohol or the public displays of affection. This is an Islamic nation, and the local islands observe the religious customs. Would you trade the luxury resort for the authentic island life? MAAFUSHI in KAAFU Atoll became the budget traveler's Maldives alternative after the government allowed the tourism on the local islands in 2010, and now it's got guest houses everywhere, creating that backpacker party island vibe. The island sits only 27 kilometers from Malé, making it accessible via the 30-minute speedboat transfers. The Bikini Beach is the designated area where you can wear the swimwear, because everywhere else requires the modest dress, respecting the Islamic customs. The island offers the abundant water sports, including the diving, snorkeling, parasailing, jet skiing, and the island hopping tours visiting the nearby sandbanks. The prison island visible offshore houses the MAAFUSHI prison, where the inmates produce the traditional handicrafts sold in the local shops. The restaurants serve the fresh fish, the coconut curries, and the roshi flatbread. Visit December to April for the perfect weather, avoiding the southwest monsoon when the rough seas disrupt the activities. The island gets absolutely packed during the peak season when the guest houses fill completely. Book ahead or you'll be scrambling for accommodation. No alcohol on the local islands, so don't expect the beach bar scene. FULHADHOO in Ba Atoll is one of those Maldivian secrets where only 250 residents live, and the handful of guest houses means you're getting the intimate, uncrowded experience the resorts promise, but rarely deliver. The beaches here have the powdery white sand and the turquoise lagoons rivaling any five-star resort. Yet you're paying the guest house prices and actually meeting the local families. The house reef is accessible from the beach, offering the excellent snorkeling with the nurse sharks, rays, and the vibrant coral gardens just meters from the shore. The island's small size means you can walk the entire circuit in under an hour, discovering the quiet village life and the traditional boat building. The nearby sandbank, called FULHADHOO, emerges during the low tide, creating that Robinson Crusoe moment, perfect for the picnics and the photos. Visit November to April when the calm seas and the clear skies create the ideal conditions for the snorkeling. Don't come here expecting the nightlife or the extensive dining options. The island maintains that quiet family atmosphere. The limited tourism development is precisely the appeal if you're seeking the authentic Maldives away from the resort crowds. UKULHAS in North Ari Atoll is famous as the cleanest island in the Maldives, where the comprehensive waste management system keeps the streets spotless and the beaches pristine. Genuinely impressive, considering most islands struggle with the plastic pollution. The island stretches approximately 1 kilometer, allowing the easy exploration on foot or by the bicycle provided by the guest houses. The Bikini Beach on the eastern side gives the tourists the space to enjoy the sun while respecting the local Islamic customs observed in the village areas. The house reef accessible from the beach provides the exceptional snorkeling with the reef sharks, rays, and the colorful fish schools. The island organizes the regular beach cleanups, demonstrating that community commitment to the sustainability. The guest houses offer the affordable accommodations, with the family-run establishments serving the home-cooked Maldivian meals. Visit December to April when the northeast monsoon brings the dry weather, perfect for the snorkeling and the diving excursions to the nearby sites, including the famous UKULHAS Tila. Don't litter here, the island takes the cleanliness seriously. The family-friendly, quiet environment respects the local culture, making it perfect if you want the authentic Maldives without the party atmosphere. Have you seen cleaner beaches anywhere? DHIGURAH in South Ari Atoll stretches nearly 3 kilometers, making it one of the longest islands in the Maldives. But the real draw is the year-round whale shark sightings, attracting the marine enthusiasts from everywhere. The eastern beach extends the entire length with the stunning white sand and the shallow turquoise lagoon perfect for the swimming. The local dive shops specialize in the whale shark excursions, with the experienced guides knowing the best spots for the encounters, while maintaining the respectful distances from the gentle giants. The house reef provides the excellent snorkeling with the diverse coral formations and the abundant fish life. The island maintains that authentic Maldivian atmosphere with the fishing community coexisting alongside the tourism development. Visit December to April for the perfect weather when the whale shark sightings are most reliable. Though the sharks appear year-round, making DHIGURAH unique. The snorkeling with the whale sharks requires no diving certification, making it accessible to anyone comfortable in the water. Don't touch the whale sharks. The regulations prohibit the contact to protect the animals, and the guides enforce this strictly. The modest dress outside the Bikini Beach is required as the island observes the Islamic customs throughout the village areas. Ari Atoll ranks among the Maldives' premier diving destinations, where the protected marine areas support the diverse underwater ecosystems, including the manta ray cleaning stations, the whale shark aggregations, and the pristine coral reefs, creating the bucket list diving. The atoll contains both the luxury resorts on the private islands and the local inhabited islands, offering the guest house accommodations for every budget. The diving highlights include MAAFUSHI, where the gray reef sharks and the white-tip reef sharks patrol alongside the schools of fusiliers, while the Manta Point provides the reliable manta encounters during the southwest monsoon season. The Broken Rock dive site features the dramatic swim-throughs and the overhangs covered in the soft corals. Visit year-round with the northeast monsoon from December to April, offering the calm conditions on the eastern side, while the southwest monsoon from May to November brings the manta rays to the western cleaning stations. The atoll size allows the island hopping, visiting the multiple local islands during the single trip. Don't practice the irresponsible diving, damaging the delicate corals. The guides will call you out. The resort islands command the premium prices for the luxury accommodations, so if you're on a budget, stick to the local island guest houses. KAAFU Atoll surrounds the capital Malé and the airport, making it the most accessible and the most developed atoll, with the concentration of the luxury resorts and the local islands, creating that convenience for the travelers with the limited time. The proximity to the airport means the short speedboat transfers, or even the domestic flights, making the same-day arrivals possible at many resorts. The diving includes the famous sites like HP Reef, Banana Reef, and Manta Point, where the currents attract the large pelagics. The Banana Reef, discovered in the 1970s, became the Maldives' first registered dive site, featuring the overhangs, caves, and the diverse marine life. The local islands, including MAAFUSHI and THODDOO, offer the budget accommodations and the surf breaks during the southwest monsoon season. Visit December to April when the calm seas and the clear skies create the perfect conditions for the water activities. The overcrowded dive sites during the peak season can be frustrating when the multiple boats converge on the popular reefs. Book early morning dives for the smaller groups. Don't miss the local island experiences by staying exclusively in the resort bubble, as the inhabited islands provide the cultural insights complementing the luxury resort stays. The developed nature means the easier logistics but the less pristine conditions compared to the remote atolls. FUVAHMULAH stands unique as the single-island atoll where the volcanic origins created the freshwater lakes, the fertile soil, and the dramatic drop-offs attracting the tiger sharks year-round, creating the world-class shark diving destination. The island features the unusual geography with 2 freshwater lakes, the lush vegetation including the mangoes and oranges rare in the coral atolls, and the distinct cultural identity shaped by the geographic isolation. The diving around FUVAHMULAH ranks among the world's best for the shark encounters, with the tiger sharks, thresher sharks, hammerheads, and silvertips congregating in the nutrient-rich waters. The Tiger Zoo dive site provides the reliable tiger shark sightings in the relatively shallow depths, accessible to the recreational divers. The island's beaches display the diverse colors from the white sand to the black volcanic pebbles, reflecting the unique geological formation. Visit year-round for the diving, though the tiger shark sightings peak from December to March when the aggregations increase. Don't attempt the advanced diving without the proper experience, as the strong currents require the advanced skills. The island's isolation in the southern Maldives means the limited connectivity and the fewer travel options requiring the domestic flights from Malay. Would you dive with the tiger sharks? THODDOO in North Airy Atoll serves as the agricultural hub where the fertile soil supports the extensive fruit and vegetable cultivation, supplying the resorts with the fresh produce, including the famous THODDOO watermelons everyone raves about. The island's beaches rank among the finest, with the powdery white sand extending along the northern shore, creating the stunning Bikini Beach area. The western side has the harbor and the agricultural areas, where you can observe the farming practices rare in the coral atolls lacking the soil for the cultivation. The house reef provides the excellent snorkeling with the vibrant corals accessible directly from the beach. The island maintains the authentic atmosphere with the farming and fishing remaining the primary activities alongside the growing tourism. The local guest houses offer the affordable accommodations and the fresh farm-to-table dining, featuring the island-grown fruits and vegetables. Visit December to April for the dry season, when the beaches are at their best, while the watermelon harvest from June to September offers the unique agricultural experiences. Don't expect the extensive nightlife. The island maintains the quiet, family-friendly atmosphere. The fresh THODDOO watermelons are genuinely the best in the Maldives due to the unique soil conditions and the generations of the agricultural expertise. Have you tasted the watermelons? Atoll holds the UNESCO Biosphere Reserve status, protecting the exceptional marine biodiversity, where the Hanifaru Bay attracts the massive seasonal aggregations of the manta rays and the whale sharks, feeding on the plankton blooms, creating the underwater spectacle. The atoll contains both the luxury resorts and the local islands, offering the accommodations for every budget. Hanifaru Bay implements the strict visitor regulations, limiting the numbers and prohibiting the scuba diving to protect the fragile ecosystem. Snorkeling only allowed under the supervision. During the peak season from June to November, hundreds of manta rays perform the cyclone feeding, creating the spectacular underwater ballet as they filter the zooplankton. The atoll's house reefs provide the exceptional snorkeling and the diving, with the healthy coral systems supporting the diverse marine life. Visit May to November for the manta aggregations, when the plankton blooms attract the marine megafauna, while the diving conditions remain excellent year-round. Don't attempt the unauthorized visits to Hanifaru Bay, as the permits and the guide requirements are strictly enforced. Book ahead during the peak months, as the limited daily permits sell out weeks in advance. Don't touch the manta rays or the whale sharks, violating the protection regulations. The UNESCO status means the conservation is taken seriously here. EMBOODHOO Lagoon in South Malay Atoll features the stunning sandbank and the shallow turquoise waters, creating that picture-perfect setting for the day trips from Malay and the nearby resorts. The lagoon's sandbars emerge during the low tide, creating the temporary islands of the pristine white sand surrounded by the crystal-clear shallow waters, perfect for the wading and the photography. The calm, protected waters make it ideal for the families and the non-swimmers seeking the safe aquatic experiences. The day trippers arrive via the speedboats from the capital for the picnics, swimming, and the relaxation in the idyllic setting. The snorkeling around the lagoon edges reveals the small reef fish, rays, and the occasional sea turtles. The sandbank provides the popular location for the marriage proposals and the wedding ceremonies, capitalizing on the breathtaking scenery. Genuinely Instagram-worthy, if that's your thing. Visit December to April when the calm seas and the clear skies create the perfect conditions, while the timing around the low tide maximizes the sandbank exposure. Don't visit during the high tide when the sandbars submerge, reducing the beach areas. Don't litter, as the fragile ecosystem requires the protection to maintain the pristine conditions, making EMBOODHOO one of the most photographed locations, attracting the influencers seeking the tropical paradise shots. FULIDHOO in VAADHOO Atoll maintains the traditional fishing village character, where approximately 300 residents welcome the visitors to the handful of guest houses, providing the intimate island experiences away from the mass tourism everyone complains about. The quiet beaches feature the powdery white sand and the turquoise waters, with the minimal development preserving the natural beauty. The house reef, accessible from the beach, offers the excellent snorkeling with the nurse sharks, rays, and the diverse coral formations. The nearby VELIGANDU ranks as one of the Maldives' most famous dive sites, attracting the advanced divers seeking the shark encounters in the fast-moving currents where the gray reef sharks patrol in large numbers. The island celebrates the traditional Maldivian culture with the Badu Beru drumming performances, introducing the visitors to the local heritage. The limited tourism development means the authentic interactions with the local community. Visit December to April when the calm seas allow the easier diving in the challenging channels. Don't attempt the advanced channel diving without the proper experience, as VELIGANDU's strong currents require the advanced skills. The guides will assess your experience before allowing you in. Don't expect the extensive facilities, as the small island provides the basic, comfortable accommodations, focusing on the authentic experiences rather than the resort amenities. DHIFFUSHI in KAAFU Atoll offers the convenient local island experience, located only 24 kilometers from Malay, allowing the short speedboat transfers, making it accessible for the travelers with the limited time who still want the authentic island vibe. The island features the excellent beaches, including the long sandbank, extending from the northern tip, creating the stunning shallow lagoon, perfect for the swimming. The Bikini Beach provides the designated area for the tourists, respecting the Islamic customs in the village areas. The house reef offers the good snorkeling with the healthy coral systems and the abundant fish life, including the occasional reef shark sightings. The local community maintains the traditional fishing practices alongside the developing tourism, with the guest houses providing the affordable accommodations and the family-run restaurants serving the authentic Maldivian cuisine. The proximity to the capital allows the easy combination of the city visits and the island relaxation during the single trip. Visit November to April for the dry season, when the calm seas and the clear skies create the ideal conditions. Don't wear the revealing clothing outside the Bikini Beach. The island observes the Islamic dress codes strictly. Don't expect the resort-level luxury, as the guest houses provide this comfortable basic accommodations. The proximity to Malay means the easier logistics but the slightly less pristine conditions compared to the remote islands. KUREDU in Laviani. Atoll hosts one of the larger resort islands, where the expansive property offers the diverse accommodations from the beach bungalows to the overwater villas, the multiple restaurants, and the excellent house reef extending over 2 kilometers, creating that comprehensive resort experience. The resort operates the all-inclusive packages, making it popular with the families seeking the vacation without the constant expense calculations. The house reef provides the world-class snorkeling and the diving, with the easy shore access to the vibrant coral gardens supporting the turtles, rays, and the reef sharks. The dive center offers the courses for the beginners and the daily excursions to the nearby HULHAS and the channels. The island features the golf course, spa, and the water sports center, providing the activities beyond the diving. Visit November to April for the dry season when the calm seas create the ideal conditions, while the shoulder months offer the discounted rates. Don't visit during the peak season from December to March when the resort reaches the full capacity and the house reef becomes crowded. You'll be fighting for the snorkeling space. Don't expect the intimate boutique experience, as KUREDU size means the larger groups and the busier atmosphere. The house reef snorkeling ranks among the finest in the Maldives, accessible for all skill levels. Would you stay at the big resorts or the small guest houses? VAADHOO and Raya Atoll gained the international fame for the bioluminescent phytoplankton creating the Sea of Stars, where the beach glows with the blue light when the waves disturb the microorganisms. Genuinely magical when it happens. The bioluminescence occurs irregularly depending on the plankton concentrations, making the sightings unpredictable. So don't build your entire trip around seeing it, or you'll be disappointed. The tiny island maintains the small population and the limited tourist facilities, with the few guest houses accommodating the visitors seeking the natural light show. The viewing requires the patience, as the bioluminescence doesn't appear nightly, with the best chances during the new moon periods when the darkness enhances the effect. The island offers the quiet beaches and the basic snorkeling beyond the bioluminescence attraction. Visit during the new moon phases when the reduced natural light allows the bioluminescence to appear more dramatically, while the warmer months from July to December increase the likelihood. Don't expect the guaranteed sightings, as the natural occurrence remains unpredictable. Have the backup plans for the alternative activities. Don't bring the strong flashlights or the camera flashes, diminishing the effect. The unreliable nature means the realistic expectations are essential, or you'll waste the trip chasing the phenomenon. RASDHOO in North Ari Atoll serves as the gateway to the famous RASDHOO Madavaru, where the hammerhead sharks aggregate, attracting the advanced divers seeking the pelagic encounters everyone wants to see. The small island features the relaxed atmosphere, with the dive shop specializing in the challenging current dives. The RASDHOO Madavaru dive site requires the pre-dawn departures to reach the cleaning station before the sunrise, when the hammerheads appear most reliably in the blue water. The house reef around the island provides the easier snorkeling and the diving, with the abundant fish life. The Bikini Beach accommodates the tourists, while the village maintains the traditional character. The nearby uninhabited islands offer the day trip destinations for the picnics. Visit January to April when the hammerhead aggregations peak, though the early morning dives in the strong currents require the advanced skills. Don't attempt this without the proper certification. Don't expect the guaranteed shark sightings, as the marine life follows the unpredictable patterns despite the guide's best efforts. The southwest monsoon brings the rough seas, reducing the visibility and the success rates significantly. The pre-dawn wake-ups and the challenging dives mean this isn't for the casual snorkelers. This is serious diving, requiring the experience and the early alarm clocks. Have you dived with the hammerheads? VELIGANDU in North Ari Atoll features the boutique resort known for the romantic atmosphere, attracting the honeymooners seeking the intimate island escape, with the beautiful beaches and the excellent house reef creating that postcard Maldives experience. The resort maintains the adults-only policy, creating the peaceful environment focused on the relaxation. No screaming kids ruining your honeymoon vibes. The island's size allows the easy exploration, with the circuit walk taking approximately 20 minutes, revealing the different beach aspects. The house reef provides the exceptional snorkeling, with the vibrant corals and the regular turtle sightings just meters from the bungalows. The resort operates the all-inclusive packages including the meals and the activities, simplifying the vacation planning. The overwater bungalows extend into the lagoon, providing the direct water access and the stunning views. Visit December to April for the dry season, creating the perfect romantic conditions, while the shoulder months offer the discounted rates. Don't bring the children, as the adults-only policy strictly excludes the families. Book the family resorts if you're traveling with the kids. Don't visit during the rainy season when the overcast skies diminish the beach experiences. The boutique resort focuses on the intimate experiences rather than the extensive facilities found at the bigger resorts. THINADHOO in GAAFU Dalu. Atoll serves as the southern atoll's administrative center, where the larger population supports the markets, schools, and the infrastructure uncommon in the smaller islands, creating that local life atmosphere. The island features the long beaches with the excellent swimming conditions and the protected lagoons. The history includes the significant role in the 1962 secessionist rebellion when the southern atolls attempted the independence. Genuinely fascinating if you're into the political history. The island's size allows the exploration of the different neighborhoods and the markets, selling the fresh produce and the dried fish. The guest houses provide the comfortable accommodations with the easy beach access. The nearby dive sites attract the enthusiasts seeking the uncrowded conditions. Visit December to April for the dry season when the beaches are at their best, while the island's facilities support the longer stays exploring the southern atolls. Don't expect the tourist-oriented infrastructure, as THINADHOO functions primarily as the administrative center, with the tourism remaining secondary. Don't visit during the southwest monsoon when the exposed beaches receive the heavy surf. Don't miss the local markets where the authentic life continues, providing the cultural experiences, complementing the beach activities that typically dominate the itineraries. GAAFU ALIFU Atoll. In the southern Maldives remains relatively undeveloped, offering the pristine reefs, the uncrowded dive sites, and the authentic local island experiences away from the northern atoll's mass tourism, creating that remote feeling. The atoll features the combination of the luxury resorts and the local islands, where the traditional fishing continues alongside the modest tourism. The diving highlights include the KUREDU caves and the village VELIGANDU, attracting the sharks and the rays with the diverse underwater topography. The remote location means the fewer divers sharing the sites, creating the exclusive experiences you're paying for. The local islands maintain the traditional culture with the minimal Western influence. Visit December to April for the northeast monsoon when the seas remain calm, while the remote location requires the domestic flights from Malay, adding the travel time and the expense. Don't expect the extensive infrastructure, as the southern atolls have the limited development compared to the northern regions. Don't visit during the southwest monsoon when the rough seas affect the diving. Don't miss the opportunities to visit the local islands, experiencing the authentic culture, as the inhabited islands provide the valuable contrasts to the resort experiences, offering the insights into the traditional lifestyles that tourism doesn't fully represent. The remoteness is precisely the appeal if you're seeking the undiscovered Maldives. So there you have it, 22 ways to experience the Maldives beyond the overwater villa and that resort infinity pool everyone posts on Instagram. Every recommendation is your ticket to seeing this island nation's incredible diversity, proving it's way more than just honeymoon resorts and luxury spas. The Maldives is 1,192 islands scattered across 26 atolls, creating everything from the bioluminescent beaches to the hammerhead dive sites to the traditional fishing villages where the tourism hasn't changed the local life. If this gave you ideas for the Maldives, smash that subscribe on Passport Unfolded, because we're exploring destinations that reward those who venture beyond the resort beaches into the local islands, showing this nation's true character. Drop a comment telling me which Maldivian island you're most excited to visit. Are you team luxury resorts, team local guest houses and authentic culture, or team diving and marine life? Until next time, keep exploring places that prove the most interesting destinations are those offering the diversity beyond the Instagram photos. And remember, the best travel experiences happen when you embrace the local customs and venture where the resort guests never go. Now get out there and see the real Maldives.